Okay, greetings. Greetings, and salutations. I hope everyone is doing well. I'm so excited to be with you all in the energy. And we're just going to tap in. As always, take what you resonate with and leave what you are being called to leave. All right. Let's first see what we have right here with fate. So, I hope you're doing well. I today did something, accomplished a major goal, which was finally, from the last reading, ensure that the last person who was attempting to put me in a third party scenario, when I cut the deck, we have spiritual awakening, intuition, and I'm sorry, guilt, regret, and remorse. Yeah, definitely how they're feeling, definitely how I'm feeling. Potentially how they're feeling. But made sure that person knew at no turn was there ever going to be, could there ever be an opportunity for there to be an us on anything, because I believe in karma. Karma so much so that my joke I say is, karma can either be your best friend or the bad bitch that always comes for your ass. And she lives on Intuition Street. Interesting that intuition came out. And what that means is, if you know karma is always coming for you, every major world religion acknowledges that some being, some deity, some demon, some God, some angel, some form of record keeping of the amount of and type of wrong and good that you do is being recorded. The weighing of the heart against the feather. Almost every culture acknowledges that something, somewhere, somehow is keeping track of everything that you do. And you keep coming back, confirmations of the fact that we have experienced multiple lifetimes, deja vus. We keep coming back in order to make more right than wrong choices, be more in alignment with purpose than following the crowd. And the ultimate goal, some would say, is moksha, to escape this cycle, this trap of constantly coming back. And for me, as it pertains to this place where I'm at right now in my life, I refuse to put any negative karma on my path. Because the idea for people who are comfortable with being in third-party situations, which I am not and never have been, the idea that someone is okay with, and yes, I am casting judgment. If you perceive it and want to take it that way, so be it. That's your choice. You choose to do you. This is me doing me and expressing me for how and who I am now. For me, the idea of knowing that someone else is in a relationship, sleeping with another person consistently, whether married or dating that person, and someone thinking that I could be comfortable with being a side piece, that's comical. I'm a main course. I'm the 7-course meal, all in and of and by myself, to be devoured and appreciated and valued in and of and by and for me being myself. Why would I share? I don't believe that there's a such thing as sharing. That is me. I don't believe in polygamy. It's, in my opinion, a cultural conditioning lifestyle that the style is bought into due to weak-mindedness, due to a futility, if I'm saying that term correctly. A futile is what I was looking for. mentality towards there being enough people out there for everyone to have their one. So let me settle, let me become comfortable with sharing in order to at least say I have. That's the issue with needing to be needed. I worked through that a lot in college and undergrad, to be more specific. But let's tap on in. Let's see what these oracle cards have got to say about my energy, about your energy. Again, I'm going to be an open book here. And I actually know where I want to go with this reading and other readings, to maybe just go ahead and get some things off my chest and air it at the beginning of this channel. So let's tap in. What energy would you like to have come out for me to expound upon for the energy vessels that have found this channel? What is coming out? What would you like to have come out? It's your choice. No rush. I'm not going to speed through this. We're going to take our time. Thank you so much. Bottom of the deck, we have new doors are opening, new home. I love this for me. I really want to move out of where I am. We have new love, reconciliation. I love this for me. Reconciling with someone from a past lifetime is more so the energy I am in, not anyone that I've met this lifetime. And then next we have, I want to kiss you. Ooh-wee, yeah. And interestingly, remember we saw this in the beginning, I'm sorry, guilt, regret, remorse, juxtaposed against all this good. So someone in your energy, someone in my energy for sure, is aware that new doors are opening. And I am in a new home. Someone and me and my energy are aware of this new love and this reconciliation. And someone knows that they want to kiss me and I want to kiss them too. So let's just clean this up and explain what happened today. I called this individual and spoke to them and informed them that just in case it was not clear enough in the past, because you keep on coming around to have these conversations with me, and I as an intellectual highly enjoy, deeply enjoy. It's a mind thing for me first, beyond anything physical. I had to let the person know, stop coming by my door. Don't look for me. I'm not looking for you. I will not be making copies or getting anything I need in and around you as much as possible. Because the more I allow my energy to be entangled, to be combined, to fuse with you, even in the simplest forms of a conversation, the less my energy reads or pings as available for the true one for me to come in and catch the proper frequency being emitted from me. So I got to let you go. I got to. And I also informed this person that, well, I won't necessarily say the signs, but after deciding yesterday evening that I was going to have the conversation with this person on today, I received 2 gifts. One gift from a complete and total stranger, the other from a person that I knew. And these gifts were just confirmation. You're on the right path. I can't tell you the last time I received a gift from someone, but they made me feel really good. And it was just like, oh, you're doing the right thing. All right, so let's see what else has come out here. Up next, we have the make a choice. Yeah, so I have made a choice to leave, to step away from any energy that causes me to feel like third party, Jezebel, other woman, side chick, non-main course. I'm not picking the temporary good, the cupcake. I'm picking the apple, I'm picking the pear, I'm picking the cherry, I'm picking the melon, the watermelon, the peach, the plum. I'm picking the thing with sustenance, my mango. Why? Because I know I'm on my twin flame journey with myself, and the energy that I resonate at is the energy that is pinging out of me and draws in. Not only am I making this choice for new doors, I am on my twin flame journey, reconciling with myself and with my new love. But it's autumn. Autumn, the fall is my favorite season of them all. And guess what it says at the top? Expect changes. I do. I love the fall. I love how the leaves change from green to purples and reds and oranges and yellows and hues of pink. And I love the fall. The layering of sweaters and scarves. Oh, slouch socks and boots, corduroys, jeans, linen, denim, wool, cotton. I love it all. I do. So this is the full moon moment, or at the next full moon, there will be a moment where emotions will be high. There will be the release, the realization. And yes, right now I am in the energy of so many questions. Not did I do the right thing, but am I in the right place? Do I need to put forth more effort to move out of this state, to leave this career field, this job I'm in by default? Where do I stand? Yeah, there are a lot of these questions. And then finally, hot and cold. Some things I am hot on, some things cold. So threes here are what have come out. Let's go ahead and tap into more. So I want to see some past life energy. Is there anything about this current energy that has shown up that has been in my past life experiences? Is there anything you want to share with me or tell me and the collective about our or my specific energy? Just read me and allow me to expound upon slowly and enjoy this sharing process. That's all I'm here for to do, share. And I'm enjoying not having such a rigid mindset about doing things in a particular way, especially here on this channel. Here we go. Okay. Thank you. What past life energy would you like to have come out to share for me to speak about? Anything from past life energy that you want to speak about? Okay. So we have here baby. I'm looking forward to the opportunity to be a mother myself, to help create and introduce and guide and support and protect innocent young life. So baby energy is out from past life. Unrequited love from past life. So this choice, go back to unrequited love type energy or birthing of new energy. Then there is this right here on top of reconciliation, monk or nun. So reconciling with spiritual belief system, reconciling, union, coming together like praying hands, reconciling this new love, being in a very spiritually heightened state when this new love comes in. On top of twin flame journey, Greco-Roman, so potentially this finalization is what I'm hearing, this finalizing, this true oneness and knowing of the twin flame journey, truly action itself. And I don't know why truly is a word that keeps coming up. And I just looked at the word two, so truly two, twin, truly two twins. But in this Greco-Roman, Greek-Roman era, might have been when the twin flame journey kicked off. We have in the reverse, scribe or writer. So in the past life, not writing things down cost. In this lifetime, remembering to write down my dreams, to be discerning of what to write down, being hot and cold about that. This mother energy right across from baby. So past life was a mother, had a mother figure who, being on top of forgiveness, was forgiven. I, as a mother, did forgive. forgive something about potentially Asian culture, or traveled in this monk or nun twin flame journey to Asia. Maybe that's the direction of the spiritual system for more Greco-Roman, Roman Catholic, Judeo-Christian community, into a more secluded, heightened meditation, deep devotional monk or nun type of institution, more devoted to the highest path in eating and walking and thinking and being, and even transitioning out of that, maybe due to some scrolls not received, perceiving it's time to move to a place where there are people of Asian descent. And being in my favorite card, Unicorn, Wise Dominion Energy, because no one is in wisdom, wise and dumb. That does not make sense. But being in Wise Dominion and expecting changes in this fall season, potential past life energy connection with all of this. And I'm just going to play around with the cards a little bit and see how open new doors, new home, baby, monk or nun, Greco-Roman, Wise Dominion, travel location, Asia, forgiveness, yes, mother, and scribe in the reverse. So here, interestingly, as you can see, the spirit guides, the divines, have laid out for us a 3-6-9 with the embracing fate, and we have a 3-6-9 with past life oracle energy cards. So there's a connection here with threes, okay? So maybe a baby was born to a monk and or a nun in Asia, having to leave, presented an unrequited love, past life energy that in this lifetime is tumultuous, like the fall of the Greco-Roman Empire, Greco and Roman Empire, excuse me. However, wise dominion over choices has led one to, in this full moon energy, forgive oneself, tap back into this mothering self energy, and move on discerning when and where and what to write and to scribe. I'm saying, don't take that back. Let's make a tea. So let's see what these herbal oracle cards, what herbs are going to come out and what messages. And maybe there's a tea brewing here. I do love and value homeopathic healing and energy and tendencies. And I'm excited to see what comes out from this deck. Okay. Confirmation. Something is going to come out in this deck. All right. What messages would you like to relate to me and the collective? What would you like to say? Okay. Let's start over. What would you like to say? What would you like to, thank you. Tell us. What do you want to tell me? Is there something specific or more general topics? Thank you. And the energy. Thank you so much. Okay, here we are. So we have the 32, come free, completion. So completing a cycle where nettle, taking action is what was required, leaving these circumstances right there at the door. It's over, it's done, no more communication like that. In order to lemon balm 52, nurture myself, forgive myself, change, release in this full moon moment energy. Consistently here within all these cards, it's very particular. We have the 32, 3 plus 2 is 5. We have the 21, 2 plus 1 is 3, a 3 on the first card. And we have the lemon balm 52. And what noted came out first is there's a 2 in the 32, a 2 in the 21, and a 2 with the lemon ball. So 222 can be significant. And then if we add the 3 from the 32 with the 2 from the nettle, we have a 5 here. With this 5, again, could add this 2 with this 3 to make another 5. And then this 3 with that 2 to make another 5. So 5s, there's a cycle of 5s, change. There's a cycle of 2, partnership with self, union with self and the divine, the higher thinking, higher consciousness. But there's also some initiative to make a change out here on the table as well. All right, let's keep going. We have in the reverse, the motherwort strength card. So strength coming out in the reverse, not feeling strong in the belief that this new love is coming in. 13 card, 3 and 1. We have a 3, we have a 1 already out. Yes, I was going to go there. We have the 44, Valerian, acceptance. So though not feeling strong in the present energy, accepting what is, accepting that this is a part of the twin flame journey, no matter what the step is called. Because at the bottom, we have Ginkgo 39. This acceptance is a part of my breakthrough. I do believe that. My breakthrough is asking the so many questions and knowing that it's okay if right now I don't have an answer for where I stand. Where I do stand is that I am in my mothering self and in my mother energy. Where I do stand is I know that Asia is valuable and is important to me. Where I do stand is knowing that this 43 passion flower, that surrendering to the highest, best, good, will, and way, and surrendering to this union coming in, that is what is important to me. And the consistent new number that has shown up as of late has been the number 4. 3 plus 1 from the 13 is 4. We have 44 and then 43. So more synchronicities of 3s coming out, more 1s coming out, and an introduction of 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. With the exclusion of this 5 energy and this 9 energy. What we also have next, I'm just going to move this over at the very bottom, is this 40 ginseng, magician. So working in my magician energy, more of the 4. So we have a corner of 4, firm foundation. I'm seeing and feeling like 4 wand energy. The foundation of this change is to accept myself, even if I don't feel strong, because surrendering to this path is what allows the true magical sense and nature of me, of us, to come out, where we will find our 1-5-15 harmony energy, that we flow in this harmony. And interesting that this 15 yarrow is right here juxtaposed across from this 52 lemon balm. So harmony comes in, this balance comes in after going through this breakthrough, which began by nurturing myself. Because this new chapter, what I'm feeling to say is, the new chapter is 26, this cordyceps. New chapter is a revival with this eagle at the top. A revival of what? I'm bringing in my 6 sage, my blessings era, my receiving era. And I'm bringing in this receiving energy with this 26, 2, 6, and sage 6. So now we have 6 energy out on the table. We have our 1s, our 2s, we have our 3s, our 4s, we have our 5s, and we have our 6s. I'm reviving my blessing era. 37. Rhodiola, Rhodiola, enchantment. 37. Now we're moving on up a step. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out. Going into not only blessings, my giftings, my receiving, but my era of enchantment and wonder and euphoric bliss and blessings that is a result of this 50 rebirth. So major synchronicities here with the numbers 2, 32, 21, 52, 26. Major confirmations with the number 1, 21, 13, 15, our ones. Confirmations with, again, our 3s, 32, 39, 13, 37. Confirmations with our 4s, 44, 43, 40. Confirmations with our 5s, 52, 15, 50. All 5s being on the bottom rung as well, 52, 15, and 50. And also catching that we have a 5 and a 0, a 5 and a 1, and a 5 and a 2. So 50, 51, 52. The come mountains is what I'm hearing, how it came out with the 6s. Right here, just the 26 and the 6. And finally, our last is definitely we have our 7 with enchantment. We skip an 8 and go straight to the 9, which is the breakthrough with 39. I love that. I love that energy. Let's break it more powerfully down and get our one word Egyptian Oracle deck out and really create a knowing in this space. So how are you feeling being in my energy? Because that is what you are in. You're in this place of knowing that if you connect with me and with this reading, we're in a season right now, only present energy, of completing cycles. As a result, we know that this is a very action-oriented season. Though we would love some rest, we're keeping our foot on the pedal of what? Nurturing ourselves. We know at times we're honest. We don't feel like we're in maximum strength capacity, but we accept that and we move on into continuing to break through the barriers, the walls, the moats, the castles that we have built up and around ourselves. We are still discerning, but we are not guarded. How are we more discerning? It's because we're choosing to surrender to being honest and fully truthful with ourselves. Saying it or not saying it at all. That's my energy, at least. I'm in my magician manifesting era. I'm making things happen. I'm hearing making shit happen the way it needs to be, the way it should be, the way it's supposed to be, the way it can be. I'm opening myself up to my true magician potential and energy. Why? Because I want harmony. I desire that for me now. And not to be working for this completion to be realized, but just to be in the ebb and flow of Yarrow, this culminating harmony energy. And because I know I'm deserving of this, I'm going through this revival. I'm awakening day by day, step by step, sun cycle by soul cycle, to the blessing that is brand new grace and mercy, to the blessing that is the resources that I have been provided, for the blessings of seeing more enchantment. What is enchanting? I would like to know. What does this enchantment mean and represent? I don't know for sure right now. I'm excited for the experience of it and the experience specifically of this rebirth. So let's take our time and see what it is that you have to come out. What would you like to have come out of the collective energy, tapping in, listening to me, conduct this reading about me, for me? Is there anything in particular about my past, my present, my future from these cards that you would like to show out, that show up in this energy? Yes, one card right here. Resentment. So some of you, like me, have been in this funk, which is me being completely honest, toward taking action with proper right cleaning of health up and sleeping because and it's crazy I said it. I gotta show it to you because I don't know if you'll believe me. I said the only thing we don't have out on the table is an 8. What is that card right there? 8. We got our 8 out, y'all. Yeah, and the reason why the 8 didn't come out, and it definitely doesn't have a double, is because it's resentment. A lack of action because of resenting how it seems it's so easy for other people to be beautiful, to lose weight, to gain weight, have weight in all the right places, to be aesthetically what others like and want to look at, which, hey, if you're okay as a looker, you're potentially easier to be approached. Somebody's going to try it, specifically if you're in my shoes and you're knowing that you're from a way of thinking and choosing to be where you will not approach the masculine. So this action needed to be taken, not taken, is creating this pause. And in this pause, this space, this gap is this resentment. Resentment towards accepting myself fully as I am. Naked, fully clothed. And this lack of self-acceptance, 44, 4 plus 4 is 8. This lack of acceptance, or correction, this choosing to move into acceptance is what will break down resentment. You got to take action. As there is here in the image, someone guiding an other to have proper aim. Seth, you got this. You know what the destination is. You know how to get there is by taking action. Action, pick up your bow. Action, thread your arrow. Action, listen to me and adjust your body accordingly. Action, it's all right. Lower your shoulders, relax. Don't be so tense. Action, pull back. Action, let it launch and lead the way and show you where it chooses to land. There's a lot of action that's needed and necessary. That's just based on me describing this image. But this action can cause, by the people potentially helping you, resentment. Damn, she did good. I ain't expecting her to do it that good. Or resentment of you from having participated in the event, which I think is preposterous and crazy. Valerian acceptance and resentment and action. What's also sticking out to me is the letter T in each one of these words. T, 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 and T. Sound like getting the T? Which reminds me, let's go ahead and get the Truth Oracle deck and think I might want to wrap this up and close it out after doing 2 more decks. Yeah, I'm seeing the 2 that I want to use. Or actually not 2 if I'm honest. 1, 2, 3. There are 3 decks I want to use to close out. Alright, so from this Oracle deck, let's see. What is this truth? I'm feeling my energy was just on such a high and then it got low. I know where it got low. I got low because of the number 8. I love the number 8. But my energy dropped as soon as I saw the word resentment. My countenance fell, as it is said in a book somewhere. And it caused me to feel, wow, what is this saying about my energy? Because I deeply resonate with the number 8. I was born on Sunday, a Sunday that was the 8th. And I don't know, I usually value the number 8 being in positive infinity, eternal energy, and seeing it like this is disheartening. So here we go. What closing messages of truth would you like to bring out for the collective, for me? What would you like to say? Thank you for anything and everything that you want to say. Only say, only show, only be, only grant. Mm, that which is in alignment. And I think I caught that, and I heard you did. Okay, wow. So it was this book that I know I caught. So I'm going to put it back, and I'm going to shuffle again, and we'll see if these cards come out. What wants to come out, okay? If anything. Tell me about my energy. Tell me about the energies around me. Where did my energy go? It definitely shifted from very jovial to not so much jovial. What's the truth? What is the truth about my energy? The energy in and around me. What is the truth that when we read it on these cards, you're going to have me speak and expound upon? For the collective, those who've chosen to tap in. Thank you so much. All right, so we've got a book. The truth is, there's some affair energy. Opened up the reading. I guess closing out this reading with acknowledging I will not be in third-party energy. I will not be the person that someone has an affair with. Could I? Yes. Could we all, if we choose to be at that level of vibration, of resonance, of low energy frequency? Yes, we could choose, but just because we could choose does not mean that we will. And I'm glad that I have a firm foundation where I've made the choice, that card that came out, to not be someone's mistress, to not be the third party. Whether it's connected or not, there's this feeling of loss of control. All right, so where am I going? Am I going to be going back to school and working on my master's? Ooh, the money. Am I going to be moving out of here? I just simply don't want to be in this state at all. Not even just the city, out of this state. But according to astrocartography, where really should I be? I don't want to be reckless. I don't want to derail myself. Should I be here, grin and bear it, bend over and just take it? Or is there danger, more loss of control, and speeding out of this situation and not seeing the lessons that I'm clearly still here? If the roadmap and the path of ease for leaving has not been clearly set out to me, sent to me, disclosed to me in visions and dreams and random communications with strangers, then maybe staying put is just what's right now meant for me, so I don't see more out of control. Because we have here, there's this law, this lawyer, this judge, this police-like energy that is dealing with greed, that is lazy, that is obsessed, that is cruel, that is performing and behaving very stupidly. And I, yes, have been in a tormented energy, knowing that I'm being watched, knowing that I'm being surveyed for whatever reason. And this anxiety that I do carry, this bondage of I can't break free from this place, and how, with what resources, not having a car, paycheck to paycheck, all payments and excess going towards paying down debts I have from the marriage, trying to stay out of this depression, not seeing myself as trouble at all, never allowing pity. This torment I've got to keep myself out of. That's a part of completing this cycle. It's knowing that someone wants me to feel like I don't have a talent, that I'm not born with something, that I don't have features or the personality that is attractive to most, is what I would say. What's also in the reverse is this cool down, and it seems it's actually not in the reverse, or was it? Well, I'm going to put it here. The colors connect. This cool down, needing to calm, pause, and solidify. I'm having a hard time doing that, I guess, because wow, and all of these are just here together. It's hard to cool down because my present energy is looking towards the future, like follow your intuition. Use that sixth sense, your intuition, your subconscious. You know that there are things that you should and should not be doing. Stick to that script above all else. Moving forward right now, also feeling very much so in this immortality is real phase of life, that your resurrection, that your sublimation, that your piety, that your infinity within you, deep within you, is what I'm hearing, is very real. But you've got to electronicization You've got to look at the data, look at the patterns, back up your behaving, or back up your thinking with your behaving, and move forward in the light with this new digital age. Don't be afraid of it and how you've incorporated it and used it, AI, as your friend, because this adjustment, this ability of you to adapt, to accommodate, to compensate, and to balance out your energies is what's going to allow you to feel like you are in this photographic memory souvenir card type of energy of not being in this state of depravity, which is what someone wants me to be in, which is what these masculines, though outwardly presenting as cool, fun, lighthearted, highly intellectual, and great to be around, but they're truly spies. They're the next set of handlers. They're here to establish more misfortune, and along with that misfortune is this seduction and this tyrannical behavior that is closeted and would end up showing itself as not being closeted after too long. I, in my present state, am choosing to adapt to gravity. Though I seek and desire this immortality, I realize that there's this attraction coming from me from this type of masculine energy, and I don't want that to be my magnetic field. And I am seeking out the potential energy that is coming in as a result of me cleaning my energetic order. Yes, someone wants me out of sync, not resonating with music and with the emotions that I'm truly here and aligned to be in. Someone also wants me to, and sorry's in the reverse for me, someone's not apologetic, or I'm not apologetic. I'm not apologizing for anything that I've done, for leaving. No. Someone wants me to feel like there's unfinished business. It's in the reverse. There's no unfinished business. What's done is what's done. There's no need for an sorry. And breakup in the reverse. Someone does not want for there to be a breakup. I know I do, and I'm thankful for it. And there's no amount of money that I could ever be paid to take my ex-husband back. I don't care if he won the largest $1 billion jackpot. The answer is forever no. Why? Because I have hope. I have this wish, I have this expectation, I have this desire for my life, for my energetic aura and frequency to be in. Not the state of reconciliation, which is in the reverse. So I don't have to worry about this reconciling energy coming back. I'm not reconciling with anybody from my past, whoever it is. Like some of you agree, it's a completely new and different person. I'm not here to be focusing on the change. Change is happening. It's more of an adaptation of myself. I'm not focusing on work. Work is just flowing. I'm not focusing on looking in the mirror, looking back in the rear. I am in my present state moving forward. I'm not here right now to chew on, to do this deep dive of thinking and trying to remember from the past. Sometimes going down memory lane is so harmful to my energetic resonance that I gotta stop that. Yeah, because why? Threats in the reverse. Someone wants me to feel something about my energy feels threatened. And that's the key to get me out of this slump, is to realize that you don't always need to look back. And that's for me. So what's the role of these energies? Give me the who's, okay? I want to know the who's. Tell me the who's for me. Tell me the who's for what's in my energy. And then there's just one more deck after this, and we're going to close out the energy. Who is all this referring to? I know I could assume, I can fill in roles, but what's the who? And thank you for answering my question on who and what is this who? Thank you so much. Who and what is this who? Who and what is this who? Thank you so much. Who and what is this who? Who and what are these who's that I need to be aware of? Including my own who energy. Thank you so much. Okay. So the first card out is, there's this who of alien energy, which I love this card every time I see it. There's this extraterrestrial, this otherworldly, unknown cosmic being. Thank you. I love you, whoever you are, my alien coming into me. Then there's this zombie-like energy. This undead, this apocalyptic, this infection, this resurrection of this past. I heard primordial, mortal energy with mortality, so something about mortal. This energy is also showing me that there's a giant, something, someone, the who, is towering in strength in their mythical giant realm like nature. Looking back, there was a who of a gravedigger, someone engaged in burials as an undertaker, as a funerary. And another part of this who is this mermaid in the reverse, not coming from the ocean, not engaging in this serenade, this tale, this allure, but knowing that there's an autocrat out here in my energy. There's a tyrant. I believe tyrant came out before. With oppressive, centralized control, these masculines who, as the one who I spoke to today so boldly put it and noted, and as other tarot readers have so kindly put it, when you're in your harvest season, the old cats, the new cats, strange cats, all cats start coming in. They want a piece of, to be close to, near, to be able to claim, exposure to, influence of, connection with. Whatever this good is that everybody can read is coming in, but you can't see it. I know I'm hoping for it. Do I see the specifics of it? No. I'm looking forward to being surprised. I used to say I don't like surprises, and that's only because what's a surprise to you isn't a surprise to me, and it doesn't take a lot to please me or make me happy. It's the smallest things. A flower you pick up on the side of the road, that's fine, but I'd rather you not pluck up that flower. You gift me a small plant. I love a plant. A smile, a hug, just hold my hand, rub my back and my shoulders. I'm simple. Don't need to spend money, just time. Time to look into your eyes, for you to look into mine, to fully feel seen and held visually. Yeah, I'm getting beside myself, possibly, but here we go. Let's close this out, please. What are the final messages you want to show me? Pick me back up if you would like to, or just reveal the truth of my energy and where I'm at, and where those who resonate with me in this collective message, where they're at. Thank you so much for reading my energy for me. So, there is this 15 observer energy. I believe we had 51 out here earlier. I'm in my observing phase. I'm just observing where I'm at, where I've been, where I'm going, staying out of the where I've been, for fear and knowledge and awareness of how mentally draining and tiresome and damaging it could be to go back in memory lane and resonate and ping out the frequency of the thinking of those days that are harmful and hurtful to me. There's the 8. I love this 8 though. Pick me up a little bit more in this energy. The 8 of being the observer, analytical, revealing, patient. Yes, that I am. Someone taught to call myself a Virgo, true Virgo, as it is my sun and moon. 22, resourcefulness, so the memory, the surroundings, the awareness. Being resourceful, knowing that there is an intuition within me, an immortality within me that I embody, that comes out with true and complete and total isolation. And loving, seeing where I perceive myself to be deficient and what I am avoiding and shielding myself from is for a reason. I'm doing it to be in alignment with the highest, best, good, will, and way. I used to say I'm here to be God's best example of unconditional love on the earth. I said that to my now ex-husband all the time in the beginning. Would also call him things like the special edition black man, though he was not. That was me putting rose-colored glasses on. But this alignment is what I'm here for. It's what this reading is for. It's to show that it takes some practice, some rituals, some knowing that ultimately leads me to 40, listening back to this 4 energy, my inner soul, my inner light, the guidance. What are the messages? What's the foundation that I'm building upon? And what is this bridge that I'm building to connect to? So I hope you enjoy my reading. I wish and love and pray for the very best for you. And until next time, thank you so much.